Hi again, YouTube. Part two of Speak Your Mind. This is a spiritual war we're in. Um, Hopefully this phone won't whack out on me like my last one. I was saying how put it up against the window and it got cold. Well, maybe this other one that had similar problems might be okay. So wish me luck, or you'll be seeing this if I or more of it if I get that far. We'll see how far it records, unless I'm done saying what trying to articulate anyway. Misspoke. It wasn't the Department of Defense that had the UFO. It's the director of the aeronautics. So, and they never have had a um, spaceship on any of their logos before, but they do now, and it looks like the ones that Bob Lazar said he helped back engineer these things. Yeah, whatever is my, I mean, to be able to start it up is what they said. You know, it's still a big whatever. Did you know that when the German scientists came over here with Project Paperclip after the war, and some of them during the war, like in the early 40s, 1945 and 46, those types of years, that they literally took I believe it was female twins and surgically sewed them together. What the heck is the United States and Germany doing with people? Starting even before then, but a person, if you can't prove the bloodlines to somebody that doesn't know the history, then it doesn't really matter what you say. But as far as sticking to the actual what they're doing and still doing to this day, just like Hitler drugging the whole army on amphetamines. They were all like speeding, you know, in their army. It's just like a meth head. You never know when they're gonna flip out. Well, actually, most meth heads would have a problem fighting a real fight because the expenditure of their immediate energy, um, unless you've trained your body all your life to be living on the edge of adrenaline, um, they'll expel their energy much faster than somebody that's literally done like super cardio training and weight bearing uh, exercise, um, whether it's lifting or whatever you're doing, if you're strength training big time. So they can act a little flaky, but that doesn't mean, but they can, people spur of the moment can do things to you. So you never know, I guess, you know. So yeah, they're flaky. That's the way to put it. So let's see what else I was okay about this spiritual thing. Speaking something um or thinking it like into existence. That's somewhat a real thing. Like I say before, who your master is, who's going to help you, you know. But exposing what people are doing and talking about it is a rare thing in our society. People frown on you and shun you. If another human being, because you married it, you chose to marry it. So nobody has the pity for anybody that's literally caught up in the dark cabal without even knowing what they're caught up in. and would want to put that person down like, oh, you're not supposed to say anything, you know? Like, hell, I'm not. If I tell people what's going on, then they know where I'm coming from. If I keep silent, then I'm just like everybody else. Go sit down. You're not welcome here. Only the people that are speaking like real human beings are welcome to the table right now. You know? Even, what's up when countries can't get along? What's up with that? You know? That's abnormal, no matter how you turn it or paint it. I think Elon Musk personally should take his Starlink satellites away from the Ukraine, and then the the yeah, Ukraine is expecting us to pay their internet bills and their war when we have homeless people and people that have homes that can't afford their internet. You people, go suck off of somebody else. We're sick of you sticking the money in your pockets and playing your war games. You know, as the rest of the retards walk around the planet, salivating at what's between their legs. You know, oh my God, I have a Pee Wee Herman or a squirmin' wormin'. Oh no. Or look at that. I actually have a vagina, but I don't know if I'm a woman. Yeah, that congresswoman. Yeah, haha. Ketanji Brown can't can't define a woman. Well, yes, I'm sure you can't. You know. That still blows me away. Wow. Can't define a woman, but they can define uh, allowing transgender rhetoric pointed towards our children and have literal clinics, people from clinics going into the schools and talking to the children about these things. These kids wouldn't even be thinking about that if it hadn't been um, put upon their poor little selves. You know, that's destroying children. That's destroying God's creation right there. And any way people want to paint it, I don't care. I'll fight you on that one. You come to my house, we'll make it legal. We'll either shake on it or do a fancy bow, and I will cream your clock. Period. Trust me. If you're thinking like that it's okay, all the shit they're doing to kids, oh yeah, not a problem. Think of what you will. So, yeah, I'd fight for that. That's a fact. If somebody's that goddamn stupid, you deserve to have your goddamn ass beat. And the same with all these world leaders that are pushing this shit on people just to make them all confused and upset with the rest of shit that they're doing right now, too. Got people jobless and homeless and everything else because of all their fake ass shit. Displaced people all over the world. This has just gone too far. I'm sure a lot of you agree with that. This is just insane. There's no other word for it. I look at all that's going on with people, and it's like, sure, the insanity's been like a forever thing. Um, but it doesn't make it cool. Doesn't mean we want to go through it for like oh oh and the second coming of Christ and his kingdom comes down here. That's not 1,000-year reign. That's forever. The minute that is in place, Satan's not coming back. So the ones that their names are going to be written out of the book of life are thrown into the lake of fire. And right now, they can feel their asses starting to singe. So, believe me, there's people personally in my life that knew I had an actual name before I was adopted the second time. As a human being, I have a right to know my damn name or names, which I finally did find out. But, if there's something in our past or about your past or about the Most High God, and the reason I'm going to say it like that is because there's a lot of people that think there are gods as in plural, and that's bullshit. So the flesh on this planet was created by human beings the way people create human beings. And I really got something to say too on Darwin's theory of relativity. Relatively speaking, if you think you're related to a chimpanzee, you might be. In all reality, you're not. But if you think you are, you're probably closer to somebody that to them than somebody that doesn't think that way. So, and I've always had a admiration for monkeys. They're pretty cool. My cousin had one. I babysat it. It was a little crazy, but a squirrel monkey. Yeah. She just didn't happen along with this animal. And she had a skunk that was deep perfume too. The glands were taken out because she was a veterinarian. She's not practicing anymore. She is quite a bit older than me, so she's been retired in Colorado for a while. So anyway, a lot to that side of the family too. Pretty strange actually. But yeah, back to the not keeping anything that I'm going through or thinking. And when I'm talking about my life, I'm talking to my friends. I'm talking to people if they don't care, or if they find it humorous, or if they wish me ill will. Nothing they say or think or do is going to alter anything in my life. So people think, well, the less people know about you, the less harm they can do in certain circumstances. That's not true either. Whatever's going to happen, like if Satan wants somebody to come in your life and take you down, they're going to try and put that person in your life to take you down. And you're aware of it. You know it. It's not you just know it. And you also know when people care enough to actually give you good thoughts to help you excel, or them good thoughts aren't really there. We can't fake our energy. That's how quick God knows what you're thinking, just like that. And for his warriors, he gives us those abilities. So, um, I think with this video, I'm not going to share a link, but I'll tell you there was a good one. Last night on Leak Project. It was the last one he did last night because his wife Christian had texted him and wanted him to come out of the garage and not do another video. So he was trying to hurry up and get it done because he didn't want to make her mad. So, yeah. But it was a really good video, and he was reading, I think it was the 8th tablet of Thoth, the Emerald tablets. I think it was the 8th one, if I'm pretty sure. Some of his insights, and even speaking on the female energy and the Trinity, and people just take the female out of the equation, and dad and son just go off and magically have offsprings out of their wieners, and all these magical things that they're trying to make people believe. So anyway, so if you want to see, he didn't say that. I'm saying that. He wouldn't say that. Well, he might. I don't know. Yeah, he's goofy sometimes. Today is sort of a silly day. I'm half tired. My eyes are half teary eyed. I have my days where, like, the sorrow inside is so hard. I can function on a happy level, but deep inside, it's like I've woke up with tears rolling out of my eyes uncontrollably. And, it's just one of them days. So, I don't know if you've ever had that happen. Have you ever just woke up, not from a dream or anything, just from the pressures of life, and you might not have even discussed it or anything. It's just, it happens. I call it leaking out. So occasionally I have leaky days, and this is kind of one of them. So, and for the things I do talk about, think about the ones I don't. So, yeah, people have mentioned to me before that I should write a book, and I had it half written. And then people stole my saying, because you can hear it in the ether, a long time ago. You can run, but you just can't hide. And I was talking about when I was running from the Illuminati. And I have an issue with, and that was more on a personal basis. When I read, and like I say, I was about halfway there. I could barely even read the thing. It was that emotional for me. So like I say, I've considered it, and I've actually had that, and then my hard drive went out because my oldest was watching porn with my computer, and I was dumb enough to trust him, and he fried the motherboard out of it. So, super expensive computer too. So I was slightly bummed. Well, this is my book now. I'm documenting my whole life on a daily basis, and things that happened when I was young, and I might again someday. I'm not sure. Maybe, 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 you know. But I don't know. There was more to that anyway, as far as um, that's what it was. I've seen other books and different interviews with people that said that they were raised in a cult, and said that they escaped the cult, and said that they had grown up in Illuminati families. And the biggest lie